All right, everyone. Sure enough, this is the Lego AT-AT, the most recent version of the Lego AT-AT. There have been several that have been. All right, everyone. Sure enough, this is the Lego AT-AT, the most recent version of the Lego AT-AT. There have been several that have been produced over the years. This is the one that came out in 2020. This is the Lego set 75288. Again, the Star Wars AT-AT. 1,267 pieces. Actually, really well built. Looks really nice. Look like an AT-AT. It's massive in size, as it should be. Right. You can see, granted, I'm a small person, but, I'm not very tall, but it kind of takes over me, right? It's such a good size here. Lots of fun. A couple of things I will say about this build, take a look at these legs. Actually look really nice, but boy, were they a pain to put together. I only counted 4 oofs, and to me, oofs are when I build things, I have to take things apart and rebuild them. I only had 4 of those during this build, which took 6 hours to build this thing. And most of that, most of the reason for the time was because those oofs were big oofs. Right? I don't know. These were a little bit trickier. Not as bad as a Technic set, but pretty darn close. It just seemed to really catch me up. Maybe I was not paying attention enough because I do stream these, and I did build this on BricksWithChad. Sure enough, be sure to check out BricksWithChad sometimes Sunday or Saturday evenings at 9 p.m. But, otherwise, they did a really great job. Check some of the cool option features here. So these panels here, they actually open up here. And so you can see inside, and, we've got seating for, we can seat our, if I can see what I'm doing. There you go. You have seating for your Imperial troops that you're carrying, and then so you got some really nice storage options there. Actually, the rear opens up, right, and with space to put in the included storm snow speeder, right? So that's really nice to see that, and actually, the doors, the side doors are on both sides, right? So you have the play option on both sides. Really nice the way how this happens. And then the head area or the cockpit of this ship, again, this comes up. It's pretty impressive. We've got 3 minifigs sitting in there, right? So you have the 2 AT-AT drivers and then Genevieres sitting inside of this vehicle. So really impressive. And then, the fact that we've got, Luke hanging off here, he's getting ready to do his little trick where he's going to swipe his lightsaber and then plant a bomb inside the carrier. Really cool what they did is they actually have him on a winch, right? So you can lower him and raise him, right, on a gear. Some really nice playability here, really adding to some nice features. So let's take a look individually at these minifigs. So taking a look at the minifigs, there are 6 minifigs included with this set, 5 of which are actually unique to this set, which is pretty darn cool. First off, we have the 2 snow troopers, right? In their typical white, some nice detailing on the torso and the pants. They each do include the laser pistol. I don't know what happened to this guy's laser pistol. It's somewhere around here in the room. But again, looked really nice. Back printing. It is the typical, what people will complain about with the head won't move because of the helmet. Right? And then, here's your face you're having here, which actually all of the Imperial troops look this way. right, with that same head. Moving on to our second set of minifigs, we have the AT-AT drivers, right? And again, pretty typical standard format. Again, a pistol included here, some nice printing to show off, something that would look like someone driving this massive vehicle. Again, typical of the stormtroopers, the head does not move around. Again, same head as we were seeing just a moment ago. But again, I think it looks really nice. I love the fact they've got the gray on the side and the arm, or the grayish blue arms. I just think that really sets this off. I think it looks really nice the way how they made that look. All right, and finally, on the Imperial side, we have General Veers, right? So if you remember from the movie, this is the general who actually who fired upon the power grid that took out the Iron Canyon that the rebels were using in order to get their transport ships to escape. So here it is. Now, I got to admit, of all the characters, this is my least favorite of these, including here, because look, there's no printing on his pants, no printing, no arm printing. I think that at the very least, we're talking about a general here. There should have been at least some arm printing right on here to kind of add to some of the detail. But other than that, it does look good. A typical face with very similar to the troopers, but he's got the microphone coming off to the side. And finally, we have on the Republic side, the rebels, is Skywalker with his lightsaber, ready to skirt his way up into the belly of the AT-AT in order to plant a bomb to destroy it. Right? Again, typical looking Luke Skywalker figure with his flight suit on, but it still looks good. I don't really have any complaints. It does really look good. I love the way how they have the helmets look here. I think they really do a good job with these helmets, and it really shows it off. And again, like I say, really nice set of minifigs. And then, as I said, really nice set of minifigs you have here. Looks really, really nice with this machine. And what's also nice is there's actually 2 side builds that are included with this. So here, we're looking at the laser cannon that gets included. But along with that laser cannon is the snow speeder. Actually, I really like this. I think it looks really, really nice. I think they did a nice job here. It's a good looking, good looking ship that we've got here. So I think they really did a nice job with just a couple of pieces, making it look really, really nice. So sure enough, Star Wars has always been a large part of my life. I've always enjoyed Star Wars. I've always been a big fan of it. I'm one of those people, it pretty much doesn't matter what the show is, as long as it's Star Wars related, and at least it was halfway done, well, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have fun with it. And Empire Strikes Back actually has a special moment to me. It's really the first vivid memory I have of going to a movie theater. Right? Granted, I was 9 years old, but this is the first one I remember. And the funny part is, what I remember more than anything else was, my father had no interest in Star Wars, but we stayed in line forever outside waiting to get into to see this movie, and he did it because his 2 sons really wanted to go see this. And so Empire Strikes has always had a special, special fondness for myself. And of course, this is one of the idyllic images from that movie. So I just had so much fun. I'm so glad to have this in my collection. I'm really looking forward to having this. I'm looking forward to building others in the future, right? Because, there's always rumors of other things coming up and so forth. But, whatever comes up, I'm sure, I will get this. I've always wanted an AT-AT in my collection, and now I have it. So my review, if you are a Star Wars fan and you like the AT-ATs and you don't already have an AT-AT, I would definitely get this AT-AT. I have never built one of the other ones, so I can't compare them in comparison. But I tell you what, they did a really, really nice job. It looks very much like an AT-AT. It is very poseable. It's very, very nice, well set up. Really nice minifig collection, and it has an imposing figure that you would expect with an AT-AT. So I think this is a definite buy for the Star Wars fan. So everyone, thank you so much. Again, if you like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. And with that, hope you check out the next time. I have a video here on BricksWithChad. See y'all.